I think it's a good place to start. We're about to kick off the session. State Representative Carolyn Hugley, you're now the minority leader, getting ready for a new session.
Yes.
Thanks for making the time for us. Let's start here. We're looking at the new session starting on Monday. What is your top priority for this session?
This session is all going to be about the word affordability, and I'm sure I'm not the first person to say that to you, but we come at affordability based on our conversations with Georgians all across our state. Last January, actually, we started with a town hall tour where we went to colleges and we went to see what young people thought and what their challenges were and what their concerns were. And then after session, we took our town hall tour all across Georgia, towns large and small, to hear from Georgians, because I believe in order to represent people, you have to have a relationship with people. So we wanted to hear from them, and we think good policy starts from the bottom up, not the top down. And so that's what we came away with. People were concerned about housing, the cost of housing. They were concerned about the cost of child care. They were concerned about access to health care and how much it was costing them. And in rural areas, they were concerned about the fact that they had to drive long distances to access health care. And in some cases, there was no grocery store in the entire county. So, and then, that adds to their cost of buying the necessities that they need.
You talk about affordability. You're right. You're not the only legislative leader to point to this. This is a question we ask everybody. Certainly want to ask it to you. Affordability is top of mind right now.
Mm-hmm.
How do you get it done? How do you get the legislation that you want addressing affordability across the finish line under the Gold Dome?
So when we talk about affordability, our North Star is fighting for working families. And of course, we are in the minority, so we're not in the driver's seat, but we have a cadre of ideas and bills that we want to interface with the majority on. And we're hopeful, since they're talking about affordability, that they're open to some of the things that we are interested in. We want to take a look at making sure that we help young families afford child care. I have a son and a daughter-in-law. They have two small children, and child care is like buying a car. It's like a car note for them. And, they're both young professionals, but that is a challenge for them. And so we need to look at K-3, and we need to look at assistance for young families with child care. That's one of the things that we want to talk about in this legislative session. We also want to look at housing. Housing costs are affecting people all across our state. People were talking about the rents have gone up. They're talking about institutional buyers buying up entire neighborhoods and inflating the rents and making people no longer able to stay in their own neighborhoods. And so that's something that we want to look at as well. We need to put some guardrails around that so that algorithm won't be determining how much people are paying for rents. And so that's just a couple of things that we want to do. We're gonna reveal our full agenda the first week of session, so I don't want to tell you about my entire agenda, but we're going to be revealing that the first week of session. But it's going to be focused on how we can help everyday Georgians thrive. So for us, affordability means how far can your dollar go?
You alluded to this. I want to ask it to you squarely. You said affordability is something everybody's thinking about right now. We've asked other leaders this as well, so I want to make sure we ask you. Given that Republicans and Democrats leading into the session are both talking about affordability as a key priority of theirs, do you anticipate this will be an area where we see bipartisan legislation happening? Or is this going to be a situation where both parties are talking about affordability, but defining the problem and solutions in different ways?
I think there's going to be a little bit of both. I think that we have different perspectives and we come at affordability from different directions, but there will probably be some middle ground where we can come to some agreement upon. We're not going to agree on everything, of course, that's a given, but I'm hopeful that we can come to some place, some midpoint, where we put the citizens of Georgia above everything else. And that's when you get good policy.
Let me ask you this. This will be the last question. I think it's a good place to end. It is no secret it's an election year. 2026 is a big midterm year. Everybody's up for re-election who wants to keep their seat. A lot of people in the legislature are running for higher office. You're the minority leader. You're the leader of the Democratic caucus in the state house. In this election year, how do you balance the politics and the obligation to legislate?
Well, so this is not my first election year being in the legislature, and every time we get to this juncture, it seems like it's going to be more difficult, more different than any other. But we've been here before, and we've seen people run for higher office before. And so we have to stay focused on our North Star, and that is trying to make sure that we take care of working families in Georgia. People who are running for higher office are going to use all of their airtime that you will give them to express their platforms and their ideas and their goals. But at the end of the day, we cannot be successful unless we pass a balanced budget. And if I had my way, we would pass a balanced budget and go home, because all of the rest of the things that you're going to hear may or may not be good policy. It's going to be a lot of politics in between. So I think for our caucus, we're encouraging everybody to stay focused on the main thing, stay focused on why you were elected, stay focused on your constituents, and remember that there's nobody walking these halls that can vote for you.
Leader Hugley, thanks for your time.
My pleasure.